Hello, everyone, and welcome to Cooking with Positivity. I am your host, Zykia McCoy. Here at Cooking with Positivity, we like to focus on positivity leading to success, whether that be in your business, in your love life, or in your everyday decision making. It is Thursday, so you know what that means. It's another TBT episode, and this one is a mashup. It is The Boss Theater. We have my monologue from Hidden Figures, Taraji playing Katherine Johnson, STEM Goats. And this week we've been reflecting on women in STEM and the power of representation. Sometimes history is best understood not just through facts, but through feeling. So today I want to step into that feeling through this performance. And we're also going to tap into the first interview with Lisa Deshawn.
Extra hard to not do as well as her counterparts, but do even greater because only then are we recognized in the society, which is sad, but the fact still remains. There's no bathrooms for me here. There is no bathroom. There are no colored bathrooms in this building or any building outside of the West Campus, which is half a mile away. Did you know that? I have to walk to Timbuktu to relieve myself, and I can't use one of the handy bikes. Picture that, Mr. Harrison. My uniform, skirt below my knees, my heels, and a simple string of pearls. Well, I don't own pearls. Lord knows you don't pay colors enough to afford pearls. And I work like a dog, day and night, living off of coffee from a pot none of you want to touch. So excuse me if I have to go to the restroom a few times a day.
These stories remind us that growth often happens in spaces where we were never expected to stand, but courage allows us to stand there anyway. Now, before Cooking with Positivity had structure, before we had segments, schedules, and championships, there was simply a conversation and a vision. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining and listening. Welcome to Cooking with Positivity. I am Zykia McCoy, and this podcast is based on positivity leading to success. Now, the poem that we have is Positivity Paves the Road to Success with a Positive Attitude. You create positive results. You get more with a glass half full mind, a glass half empty outlook. Cook believing that everything will turn out perfect and you already have a recipe that is sublime. Now, this month is our Women Entrepreneurs Month, and we're kicking it off with Lisa Hancock, also known as Lisa Deshawn. And she was bit by the entrepreneur bug at age 16. She's always had a deep desire to run her own business. Currently, Lisa is building her empire and brand living diva style. Lisa has many endeavors, one being the owner of Bags and Bougie with an online opening on Saturday of Blings and Bougie. Everybody, welcome Lisa.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm
I'm
so
glad you
excited.
joined us. Now, Lisa, can you tell us about your drive as a 16-year-old wanting to be an entrepreneur, wanting to own your own business?
Oh wow, um, unfortunately, and this is part of my story, part of my journey. I was in a group home. I was in a group home for teenage mothers, and
Okay.
the lady of the house, the owner of the group home, she had many business endeavors as well, and I would say, not to toot my own horn, that I probably was one of her favorites out of
Oh,
three young ladies that were there. So she would take me, quite a few places with her. And so she introduced me to this company called Linnell's Cosmetics. It was um, a company that sold, soaps and I don't remember lipsticks and things because
okay.
or per se makeup, but that's what it was called. And I just what's coming to me is the soaps and stuff. But everywhere she took me, I had this little kit and I would just break it out. And so what was so contagious and addicting was when I broke out the kit, I would some a grown up would buy something, you know. And so
Yeah.
there I got bit, and I couldn't shake it. And so from there, I started and I don't remember because I'm 51 years old now, so I don't remember
The day over 40. I
well,
promise.
thank you. So I don't remember specifically how I got in contact with someone that hooked me up with the pantyhose business. Now the pantyhose, they came in all different kind of colors and all different kind of textures, ultra silky and things like that. And I remember knocking on doors and getting the ladies in the neighborhoods orders every week. They would need their pantyhose, and I would get
Oh,
their orders, take their money, go downtown San Francisco to this warehouse, pick up this box of pantyhose that I can carry on the bus because I didn't drive because I was like 16, 17 years old at the time.
okay.
And yeah, yeah, and I just couldn't shake it, and I've been doing it ever since. And I still can't shake it. You know,
I know.
it's very addicting. So, I've done several things, and I said, you know what, you're gonna have to take this, you know, uh, all the way up, and do it, get your LLC and, get a business name and things like that. And and so that's where I'm at now, and that's what I'm working on now. My brand, you know, um, and just taking it from there. Diligently on a daily basis, I'm working on something to advance my business.
Yes, and as entrepreneurs, that's what we have to do to make sure we're doing everything we possibly can to make our business succeed.
Mm.
Now, how has positivity played a big role in your success?
You know what? I belong to, a couple of groups of wonderful, wonderful women that are so positive, that you know, are so loving and supportive. I mean, support and positivity is so very important on this journey, and just being positive, throughout life. You can't be angry and have an attitude and realize that failure is the part of the journey to success.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? You know,
Ah,
we're going to run into so many failures and things that don't work, but guess what, we learn along the way. Okay, that's not going to
yeah,
work, but this will. So
that's what we call a lesson. A lesson.
absolutely, absolutely. And I tell you, it the key is to be surrounded by people like-minded, you know,
Definitely.
like yourself, and also positive people and supportive people, not somebody that wants to compete with you.
Or compete with themselves and not knowing that they're competing with themselves by competing with you.
My goodness, you know, I'm not afraid to. Somebody had asked me. They said, "Why are you promoting somebody else's business?" Guess what? You reap what you sow.
Definitely.
Okay.
And that's why I don't mind bartering and, connecting and collaborating with other entrepreneurs because it's enough out here for all of us.
Absolutely, absolutely, no doubt about it. You know, so um, I just, I just love to be positive, and I love to make a difference. I love to keep the peace. You know, like I said, I don't mind promoting other sisters' businesses and pumping them up and putting them on a pedestal, because that thing comes back around, and it has. It has. It may not come as fast as you want it to come, but believe
Definitely.
me, it comes back around.
Patience is a virtue, that's for sure.
I agree. I totally agree.
All right. Now, what are you known for today? Like when people look at Lisa, what do they say Lisa is known for?
Well, I'm known for, and it makes me feel so good. Most of the time when I talk to people, they say, you know what? I'm so glad you called, because when I get off the phone with you, I feel so great, and that makes me feel really good.
That
So,
is amazing. Yes.
so when somebody is, they feeling down or whatnot, and I call, and we can end the conversation, and they're feeling better, that makes me feel so great.
That is awesome.
Isn't that just? It's just a wonderful feeling. And then I'm also known for talking crazy. I'm also liking to have fun. It's like, girl, you say the craziest stuff. Girl, I got to have a book of translations to understand what you're talking about.
I get like kindred spirits we mingle up there. I get it. And
I, you know, I just love to have fun. I think and believe that everybody deserves to be happy and to live their best life. Because
yes,
we've all been through so much. You know,
definitely.
we've all
Especially the world we in right now. We
been,
about to go through some more.
yeah, okay, yeah. So I would say that hey, that's what I'm known for. I'm an
Awesome.
inspiration, a motivation, and also, you know what? I definitely will make you laugh before we get off the phone, or before you leave my presence.
That sounds like a great t-shirt. I'm an inspiration, a motivation, and I'll definitely make you laugh. I like
Okay,
that.
now, all right. I got two coming now. I got two T-shirts coming out. That my this beautiful lady that does my T-shirt, Cherie Harden. Um,
Okay.
she's doing a couple of more T-shirts for me that's coming out. Hopefully, I'll have them next week. One is no pressure. I'm known to, you know, have a conversation. Hey, look, no pressure.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier. Yeah,
So that's one of my T-shirts coming out, and I got a few more coming out. So hey, I have a lot more, but I may add that one to the list.
that is awesome. Now, what song puts you in a positive mood? If you're ever feeling like I need to get my mood up, what song comes to mind that just puts it there for you?
What song comes to mind? Let me see, because I love music, and I love quite a few genres. So let's see. Oh goodness! Wow. Ooh, that's a hard one. I'm gonna
I can tell you mine, and then we can bounce it off
okay,
like that.
okay,
Mary J. Blige, Just Fine.
okay, okay,
What mood I'm in, I don't care what's happening. If I feel like my energy is just being negative,
okay.
I'll put that song on and everything is right with the world.
Wow.
Everything is better. Yes.
Okay.
That's one of my top. I have quite a few like you, but
Okay.
that's one of my top.
Okay, okay. You know what? It depends on what mood I'm in. But you know, when I'm in a bad mood, I like to listen to some hip hop because that will definitely take you all
Okay,
day.
definitely takes your brain away from what's going on right now. I definitely tell you that. That's my
So,
playlist on a daily. I
to
definitely
listen
understand.
to the genres that I love, you know, because I love a lot of neo soul, Jill Scott, you know, Erica Badu, you know, things like that. You know, I'm old school as well, stylistics and stuff. You know, I am a romantic, so when I'm in a bad mood, I have to listen to take me away from that space. I have to go to hip hop.
See, that is awesome. I see. I'm the opposite.
Okay.
I I have to listen to hip hop on a daily to
Okay.
keep my mind off of certain things.
Okay.
But when I need to get out this negative space, Mary J. Blige, she does it for me with
Okay.
that.
Okay. Yeah, she. Oh, yeah. You know what? I just listened to um, Mary's latest CD. Just listened to it.
Yes.
I just
Oh man.
went to YouTube and looked something. I don't know what triggered it, but I just listened to a few of her songs that I'm feeling right now. You know, she's doing her thing. I love Mary. I really do.
She always does.
Yeah.
When it comes to the music,
Yeah.
she can do no wrong. I don't
Yeah.
care what
She's
nobody
on
says.
point. She's on point. I'm not mad at her. You know.
Now, do you cook at all?
Um. Yes, I can cook. And I love to eat. Um, but you know, the path that I'm on right now, um, you know, I'm making a transition. Um, I'm married, but me and my husband we're separated. Not to, you know, bring the mood down, but and I'm fine. I'm so fine with it. But this is just part of my journey.
On the same
We're separated, and I moved in
page.
with my sister. You know, she has a 5 bedroom home, um, and it's like an hour and a half from where I used to live. So me and my baby girl, we moved in with her, and we're very comfortable. And so it's so hot there that I
Oh,
have not cooked in a month. It's too hot.
I have a cookout kitchen just like this. It's 15 and 15 minutes or less. It's
Uh-huh.
quick and easy things that you can implement for dinner or something. They're really quick,
Oh,
so you don't have to be in the kitchen all day.
oh,
And it's on Amazon and bookstores and things like that.
well, that's what
So
I'm
it's
talking about.
it's very simple. So when you cook, when you're not so hot, what is
Girl,
your
it's hot down there. What was the question?
what was your favorite meal to cook? Or what
What's
would
my
be
favorite meal to cook? You know what? I've you know on Facebook I was on Facebook, and you know how those recipes come up on Facebook. I because this is I love pasta.
oh
I love pasta. Okay,
pleasure
oh
of
my
mine?
goodness. So there was this chicken fettuccine alfredo lasagna, and I wrote everything down. You know, this was like last year. Wrote everything down, all the ingredients. Went to the store, got everything right, and the bomb. The bomb. I'm like, oh my goodness. And like I said, I love pasta. And I told my sister, I said, I'm gonna make her some. I promised her I was gonna make some enchiladas and I was gonna make a lasagna. But it's been too hot.
Yeah, definitely. It's some tricks in the book
Mhm.
for you to get around being in the kitchen all day. Now, pasta,
Look, you don't want to be in
it's a
the
little
kitchen for 10 minutes. It's so hot down there. I promise you.
wild. Oh man. Oh, now can you tell us more about the online opening for?
Yeah, you know, I was a part. I'm a part of this other group. on Facebook um, called Now She Speaks. And in fact, I took my first master class. I don't even know how I got hooked up on this thing. I'm just belonging to so many different things. And I'm in this
You're
group.
not the only
Yeah.
one.
And so, this coach, she said, I'm gonna do a class at $60. And I said, you know what? I need to know some things. So I went on and paid the $60, got in the class. And wow, it was some good stuff and everything. And then I met this wonderful, beautiful sister, and we just been bouncing off of one another, just hitting each other back and on the phone and stuff like that. And so she joined this cute little company called Paparazzi. Okay.
Oh yes, everybody does
Right.
paparazzi.
Exactly. So uh, I'm looking at her and stuff, and I'm always on these doggone paparazzi go lives, and I'm always buying something. And I said, this is a shame. You know, I need to go ahead and just be a consultant because I'm always buying something. And so the young lady that you know we've been going back and forth and stuff like that and talking, you know, at least 4 times a week. She joined. She actually started the business. And I said, well, I've been thinking about that and everything, and it'll go good with Bags and Bougie because Bags and Bougie. Um, it's the hand. I have the handbags, the costume jewelry, and I was also going to add fragrances to it as well. You know,
Awesome.
but I'm also going to add my t-shirts as well to my website. So we're currently working on that now. So anyway, uh,
I wanted
so
to inbox you,
anyway,
but
the young lady she joined. I said, yeah, I'm gonna join. And so I've been inquiring. I said, let me see the comp plan and this and that and the other. And she made director less than a month. I do believe it was less than a month she made director because I'm looking at her. And
yeah.
so I was chatting with her over the weekend, last weekend. I think it was Thursday or Friday or something like that. And I'm asking her all these questions and stuff, and she's giving me the answers. And I probably asked the same question. I probably asked her this question when she first got started, and she didn't mind. She was giving me the info, and so I went on and joined like probably Friday 12 midnight. I made a decision, right? And so then Saturday, I did a go live and I said, look, I'm do this bling and bougie and whatnot and so forth. And so I'm just so excited about it. My kit should arrive today.
Awesome.
Saturday would be the best time for me to have some free time to go ahead and do a Facebook go live, debuting bling and bougie. So the time is to be determined because I got some things going on Saturday. So I'm gonna have to do it in between after my errands and before this party that I'm going to that evening. I'm my sister's date. That I'm her date, so I gotta show up.
Yeah.
I don't mind. I don't mind. It's good to be somebody's date, you know.
Well, see, the beautiful thing about lives is everybody can go back and watch the replay if they can't get it
Right.
while you're on. That's awesome.
Right. So it'll be determined. It'll be in the afternoon. And what I'm thinking, what I'm going to do is, since we get 35 pieces, I'm going to probably do 15, like 2, 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, and then after I come back from the get together, because I'm Pacific Standard Time. I'm here in California, Northern California. It's still going to be people are still going to be up, 11, 12 midnight, on Facebook. So I probably will do one when I come back from the get together. So that's
Oh,
going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
that sounds amazing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, what can we look forward to you from the future?
Mm-hmm.
The bags, and you said you're working on the t-shirts, and now
Right.
you're gonna be doing paparazzi.
Mm-hmm.
All of that bundled into one.
Yes. Well, me building my brand, Living Diva Style, and Living Diva Style derived from my maiden name, Lisa Deshawn Smith. Oh, I done gave up my government name.
Oh, I like
So that's where Living Diva Style came from. You know, my initials. And so with Living Diva Style, it 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 contains, and that may not be the word that I'm looking for, but Living Diva Style, you're gonna not only are you gonna look good, but you're gonna feel good. You got to be healthy. So, I mean, I got a lot more things coming. You know, I'm also with the health and wellness company. That will get you together. You know, and we'll talk about that later. I also want to add waist trainers and things to live in diva style. Because you got to look good, you got to feel good, and I'm
definitely.
also gonna add travel to live in diva style. So live in diva style, it encompasses a whole bunch of things. Not just bags, not just costume jewelry, not just fragrances, but health and wealth. It's a lifestyle. You know,
Definitely.
because if you're not feeling good inside, you're not gonna want to put on nothing and carry no fancy handbag. You
Definitely not.
understand what I'm saying? You can't go out and spend no money that you're making if your body ain't right.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I know a couple of people that are very wealthy, but um, they're not feeling so right.
Yeah.
You
As a survivor of depression, I definnely understand what you're talking about.
exactly. So we wanna focus from the inside out. And
That's
that's all part of the brand. And so you feel good, you look good. You're sitting on the beach sipping a pina colada. That's all a part of living diva style to me. Yeah.
that sounds amazing. I want to live diva style.
Hey, come on and live it. Come on and live it. Hey, come on, follow me.
I seen a bag that I want.
Pardon me.
I seen a bag that you posted up. I think it was last week,
All
and
right.
it was white. I wanted to get it, but I had so much other stuff going on at the time. I couldn't click on it,
Hey,
so I'll
I
be
understand.
back.
That's okay. Well, just let me know. And believe you me, when I post um, a bag, it's the trending bag. It's hot, and trust me, it's not gonna last but a week. Trust me.
That was my fear. That's all.
I promise you. I promise you. I had a couple of people. They wanted some. I said, and I sent them an invoice. They were lagging, and girl, you better come on, and it was gone. You know. So that's why I'm working on. That's what I'm currently working on. Um, my inventory because I have a drop shipper.
Okay.
They drop ship for me. I don't have to put my hands on anything. I just uh, have them drop ship it. So we're currently working on inventory. So when somebody wants something, boom, they're most likely can get it if I have it in stock. If because I'm order quite a few the trending bags, have them on hand so they can go ahead and get them. That's why um, Bags and Bougie, the website is currently under construction because we're building inventory right now because we want our customers to get what they want when they want it. I hate for somebody to say I want this bag and then they say I want it and then they wait till next week and they say is the bag still available? It's gone because I am posting the hottest bag. I am posting the trending bag. See, I look at different shows and see what's trending, and I don't know why in California we get stuff late, but I don't understand. But trust me, when I post something, it's trending, it's hot, people want it, you got to jump on it. I'm just saying. I'm just
I,
saying.
only ones that get stuff late. I'm a New Yorker, but I live in Virginia,
Okay.
so used to
Mhm.
getting stuff to everybody. I'm used to getting stuff
Yeah.
when it first come out, but moving here, it's like it's a world of difference.
Oh wow. Wow.
Things like come out a week or 2 weeks ahead of time in New York. When
Wow.
they get down here,
Yeah.
family calls me and they're like, "Oh, I already seen that," and I'm like, "How did you see it? It just came out yesterday."
Right.
So I definitely understand that, and I
Right.
definitely wanted to do the drop shipping. I'm very interested, in drop shipping because I have my business is I cater as well as write, so I'm trying to brand merchandise.
That's awesome. That is so incredible. I wish you was in California with your catering. I told you earlier I like to eat.
I I definitely ship food.
Mm,
Ship
okay.
food. So if you are looking to like have like pans of food
Mm,
delivered,
mm, okay.
currently have the um summer salad sale going on.
Mm, okay.
It is hot. You don't want to cook.
Girl, I'm telling you, it's too hot. It's too hot.
So I have a 7 salad deal and I have a 5 salad deal. You get
Wow.
these gourmet salads
Uh-huh.
for $25 and $35.
Wow. That's awesome.
Pre-prepared. All you have to do is open up and eat.
Mm, that's what I'm talking about.
So definitely want to check that out. Now, can you tell the people how they can get in contact with you? What's your website or what's your Facebook? What's your IMG handle? All of that.
Well, well, I can be contacted on IG at Start Living Diva Style. Okay. Also, I have a Facebook page, Bags and Bougie, and also you can reach me on Facebook at Lisa Deshawn. I'm starting to gear towards Lisa Deshawn, unfortunately, because of my divorce, and so
Okay.
that's what I'll be going by. So people can find me. Um, because I don't want to, and business cards and things like that. It's gonna say Lisa Deshawn because I don't want to go back. I mean, they say, well, who are you? You understand what I'm saying?
Definitely
Yes.
understand.
So you can find me on Facebook, Lisa Deshawn, IG, Star Living Diva Style, and Bags and Bougie. www.facebook.com/bags and bougie. That's how you can contact me.
Lisa, I want to thank you for joining us today here on Cooking with Positivity. You have kicked off our Women Entrepreneur Month, and I'm so excited.
Thank you so very much for having me. I am so excited too for you. And you have definitely inspired me to take things to the next level as far as starting my YouTube channel and also starting a podcast as well. Thank you so very much.
And thank everybody for listening. Next week, continuing our Women Entrepreneur Month, we have Andrella Walker. She's a Envisions career success coach, and she just published a book called Push Through, and she will be here August 8th. So I want everybody to give Lisa some applause and thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you next week.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.
That moment reminds me that growth does not always look polished. When I listen to that episode, I am not that person anymore. And sometimes growth looks like starting anyway. And I'm glad Lisa decided to come along with me for this journey.
We have been at this thing for almost 8 years now, and the journey has been a roller coaster. But we have grown and we have elevated, we have pivoted, we have added, we have taken away, and we're finally structuring and growing. And speaking of creative growth, this weekend I'll be stepping onto another stage. If you're watching the visual version of this episode, you'll see a flyer on your screen. This is a virtual talent showcase that welcomes singers, dancers, rappers, poets, and instrumentalists. It's a space for expression, opportunity, and expansion. I'll be entering as a spoken word poet, sharing work that reflects health, identity, and lived experience. Because, like I tell you guys all the time, creativity is also healing. And sometimes poetry becomes the language we use when life has no other translation. And today's episode connects the women who inspired possibility, the moments that built this platform, and the creative steps still unfolding. Growth is not just progress. Growth is remembering. Growth is expressing. Growth is becoming. And I would be remiss if I did not remind you and thank you for voting for the future on her creative endeavor, Royal, who is in the Artistic Kids competition. And thanks to your votes, she has been entered into the top 10. Now, top 5 is coming. Please keep voting. And if you would like more access, join the Core 15. And you'll get an abundance of CWP access. And thank you for continuing to grow with Cooking with Positivity. And until next time, I hope everybody has a great and positive rest of their day and a great and positive rest of your week.